Hey guys, so I am going to do let me see if I can't. I was trying to do split view with my Goodreads and it's not working. So I am going to do my roundup for August. I am including one of the books I'm currently reading because I plan to finish it tonight and before the August is up. So that would make my total 12 books. I have one that is an ebook. So we are going to start off with the book I read at the beginning of the month. So, I don't know how to work my computer. Okay, so this book I started August 1st and I finished August 2nd. I don't know why it took me so long. And that is Ultimate Comics XMen. This was drawn. I like having all the correct information. The writer is Nick Spencer. This is a comic book. I want to tell you guys like what I rated it and everything. I rated this 5 stars. I feel like I should know that. This was a really good one. No. Oh my god, what is wrong with me? I really like X-Men. This is a Marvel comic also. I really like X-Men. I think I got this for $2 at Half Price Books. Let's see, it's like a haul, guys. It was really good. This comic basically takes place after Last Stand in the movies. So that was my first book read. I want to have all of these in order. I'm trying to be neater about this, guys. My next book is Harry Potter and the Goblet of Fire. This is the 4th Harry Potter book. I have not read past this right now because I'm honestly not in the mood to. It's very rare for me not to be in the mood for Harry Potter, but I'm just not. Obviously, I rated this 5 stars. I started this on July 20th and then ended it on August 3rd. I have no idea why it took me so long. I think I was reading other books while I was reading this. That's why. So naturally, this got 5 stars. This is my favorite Harry Potter book. And this is the 4th year. And in this Harry Potter book, obviously in this one, in Goblet of Fire is the Triwizard Tournament, and at the beginning of the book you have the Quidditch World Cup, and it's just always been my favorite book. So naturally 5 stars. My cat keeps sniffing everything. Next I read Falcon Dance. This is the 3rd book in the Kashara series by Amelia Altwater Rhodes. This is a 5 star as well. I started it August 3rd and I finished it August 4th. It's a very, very quick read. I believe all of her books are under 200 pages. This is 183 pages. This is the 3rd book in the series, and the 3rd book is where you go to the next generation in the Kashara series. It starts with Danica and Zane, and then this book deals with 2 characters, their child, and he is a falcon, or Griff a falcon, and he has to go to, I'm going to say this so wrong, Almec to get control of his powers. So that is what happened in this one. And then in between, I don't have this book because my iPad's being funny. So the next book I read is Yes Please by Amy Poehler. I rated this 4 stars because it it was kind of slow for me, so I just gave it a 4-star. I started this July 23rd, and I finished it August 6th. But I'm pretty sure I read most of it in August. I read like the first chapter, and then I just left it on my currently reading, and then I just went back to it at the beginning because I remember staying up all night and finished like half of the book, and then I read the last part of the book the next day. Next is Wolf Cry. I started this August 4th and finished August 8th. This is the 4th book in the Kashara series. This is also by Amelia Altwater Rhodes. And sadly, this book only has 4 stars because the ending, like, I've read this series 6 times, and the ending still feels so forced to me. And, I mean, I understand, like, it just, I don't know, my heart really wasn't in the ending, sadly. So, it is a good book, but part of me just wants to skip Wolf Cry, and most of the time I stop at Falcon Dance because of how much I don't like Wolf Cry, but Amelia Altwater Rhodes is one of my favorite authors. She's recently got bumped down to 2nd. So like I said, the last 3 books deals with the 2nd generation after Zane and all of that, which take place in the first 2. So this deals with Zane and Danica's daughter, and she ends up getting kidnapped, and then she's trying to figure out what she's going to do with the 2 courts and combining them, and then there's that forced ending. So, yeah. That's why it only has 4 stars, even though she's my favorite. Next, I have Waverenhale. And this is the 5th and last book of the Kashara series. I started this August 9th and finished it August 12th. This has 5 stars because I love Waverenhale. I love dealing with Hai. You meet Hai in Falcon Dance, and she is somewhat in Wolf Cry, but it's so much cooler seeing her this way, and it was a very good ending. I don't know what I would have done if it ended with Wolf Cry, and I'm so glad that this one was written. I kind of wish... There is no kind of wish. Like, I really love how this ended. That's why I gave it 5 stars. I want to film a book review on that series because I really want to introduce more people onto it. And I think I'm going to do a lot of book series. For book series, I've read before, but whenever I start reading new books, like when I start reading Throne of Glass, I'm going to do that book by book. But books for like Hawk Song and Snake Charm and all like the Kashara series, I want to do that in a one video because I've read them so many times, and it's so hard to differentiate exactly what happens in each book. I'm so bad. Okay, so my next book is Saiyuki, Volume 3. This is a manga. Someone please help me with how to say that word. Manga? Help me. I'm not doing book reviews on these because they're manga. Just help me. Okay, so this is Volume 3 of the Saiyuki. This is by Kazuya Mainkora. Naturally, this got 5 stars. I absolutely love this series. I've read them so many times. So I'm just in the process of rebuying my own set because the set I read was my brother's and it's now with him in Japan. I started reading this August 13th and finished it August 14th. The only reason there is a day is because I was reading it in the middle of the night. So there is that. Next, we are going to be hitting a series. I actually bought this series this month. And then I just decided, well, I only wanted to read Twilight. Like, honestly, I just wanted to read Twilight. And then once I read Twilight, I just couldn't stop myself. This is actually the second time I've ever read this series. I know a lot of people are like, oh, I've read Twilight a million times. I read it once, and then I saw the movies, and I never wanted to read them again. Like, the movies completely ruined my idea for the characters, and I don't know. Like, I believe the Twilight movies by themselves, they're okay if you don't think about the books, and the books are, they're great in, like, a chick lit way. But at the same time, I will not say Stephenie Meyer is one of my favorite authors because she's not. I have all of her books, but she's still not my favorite author. Or she's not. Twilight just ain't getting it for me. I rated Twilight 4 stars. I think it's pretty obvious why. It's just not my favorite, and honestly, a lot of stuff in Twilight, if you were into vampire books before, like, you do see aspects where it seems like she took things from other, but they're still very good. So I rated Twilight 4 stars. I've started it August 14th and finished it August 16th. Twilight. Oh no. Let me take that over here. Next was New Moon. This is the second Twilight book. I rated this 4 stars. It's also by Stephenie Meyer. I think I was very lenient on the stars with 4 because, like, they were really quick reads for me despite being thicker books, but they're just easy. Like I said, they're more chick lit for me than vampire-y. I started this August 17th and finished it August 21st. Twilight, or New Moon. What am I doing? If I'm not getting everything in the screen, it's because I have popped up my Goodreads instead of my iMovie where I'm filming through. I hope this is working. Next is Eclipse. This is the third Twilight book. I was very excited about this because I love the I'm on the wrong book. New Moon is I don't know. Eclipse was fun because I really like the whole Jacob Edward thing in the tent where, Edward basically says sometimes, I wish that she would choose, all that. I rated this 4 stars. I read this from August 21st to August 23rd. This was very quick for me. Wasn't very quick. That was average read for me. But there is that. Next, I have one of my very few 2-star books. I read this from August 23rd to August 24th. This is also by Stephenie Meyer, and it deals with that, and that's the short Second Life of Bree Tanner by Stephenie Meyer. This was horrible. I hated it. I probably should have only rated it 1 star, honestly. It took me forever to get through, and this is probably, I believe it's under 200 pages. Yeah, it's 178 pages, and it felt like it was going on and on and on. I didn't like the character of Britta. I hated it, and I feel really bad saying it, but This is really bad. So I rated it 2 stars. I will probably never read it again. Honestly, I will never read it again. I'm definitely going to keep it though because it is part of the series, but it wasn't doing anything for me. Next is the last book of the series. I have to go to my currently reading. And I started this book August 24th. And then my reading slump hit. I kind of think the short second life of Britta is kind of what made me like not want to read like right now. Because it was so bad and I hate having to give such low reviews on books. So it's been taking me forever to get through Breaking Dawn. That's about as far in as right there. That's all I've read. Here's the actual cover. I take them off when I read them because I don't want to destroy the covers. How is it that dirty? Breaking Dawn is actually my favorite book in the series because Bella becomes a vampire. There's Renesmee, and you get to see the story through Jacob's eyes, and it's really cool. It's really cool, and I really like it. But I feel really bad because my reading slump started once I hit this. And it's not, I love Breaking Dawn, but I don't want to read. I'm totally posting the video on my reading slump and you guys can hear me talk all about it. But I really want to finish this month. So I'm so excited. So I want to finish this month, but if I do not, it'll definitely roll over to my September to be read, and I'm also going to film a video on that. I'm going to put the cover on because now it's just bothering me. So I'm going to be doing that, probably right now because I'm just in the filming mood, so I'm definitely going to do that. If you want to know what I'm reading during the month, check me out on Goodreads. You can see all of my updates and everything for what I'm reading. Follow me on Instagram. I normally take a lot of pictures of books I'm currently reading. Let me know what you guys got read this month for August. Alrighty then. Thanks for watching. Bye, guys.